The Timberwolves were all business as they came through the tunnel, determined to give their fans a reason to celebrate tonight. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Boy, it's tough enough to win in this league when you're at full strength. Missing one of your stars for an extended time makes it even harder.
They're weathering a big absence. They're the best player out of the lineup, but it's a chance for the others to step up.
And here's Memphis's starting group. Johnson for three. Pure from three-point range. Well, we have the small ball era, Clark, but now size is a premium once again.
BA, another example of how things change but also stay the same. Small ball skills with size is what we want to see now, and that's what's happening across all the teams in the league.
Inside. It's rebounded by Minnesota. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Atlanta.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Memphis shooting their first free throws of the game.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Here's Castle, hounded by Ball. Pass to Castle. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Tyson, covered by Johnson. The shot by Tyson, no good. And here's Memphis. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Outside Jones. Launches it from deep. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Castle. Here's Tyson. This one for three. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. The three from Ball. Davis with a rebound. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Right wing. Davis with a screen on Jones. To stop the drought. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch him, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching. So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
They set the pick to the paint. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Minnesota calls timeout. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at Minnesota, as the season continues to ramp up, they've secured the 7th spot. And of course, Memphis behind 2 games.
Seeing where the Timberwolves are, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing that perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. After the basket by Memphis on the other end.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Timberwolves trail by 3. To the inside. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Jones. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass the ball. Jacks up a 3. He buries it from 3.
You know, if LaMelo shoots it at a high clip from deep, man, oh man, I don't know how anybody's going to guard it.
Outside Davis. Here's Tyson from downtown. No good, and that makes him 0 for 3. Outside Johnson. Fires for 3. Hits the trifecta. He's got 5.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Castle. Making a mark on the offensive end. Scoring around 13 a game. From deep. Jones grabs the board. Memphis leading by 7. To the middle. Shot from 12. And it's rejected. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. And we have to take another look at that block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
It's intercepted. Here's Castle. Up top, Davis. Pass to Castle. Shoots over ball. And the basket by Castle.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Outside Jones. Back to ball. And here's Jones. There's the triple. Second chance shot. And the layup is good.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Now here's Edwards. Coming off a terrific game against Atlanta. Davis with a screen on Jones. 5 to shoot. And here's Edwards outside. Grizzlies with the rebound. And this is the first season matchup for them against Minnesota.
They ran away with this season series last year. It was one of the few teams they could beat.
And I think that's where it starts, guys. Neither team a playoff factor, but you work your way up the ladder team by team. And this is really one matchup they feel very confident with.
Now here's Jones. Still without a bucket. Ball outside. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't phase him. That rarely works against Ball.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. right, let's take a chance to showcase the top setup men at the small forward position in the NBA this year. Jalen Johnson, fourth.
They're smart, athletic players who move the ball well in any situation, transition, the half-court set. You can count on them to just make good decisions.
I tell you what, you could put the isolated cam on these guys and you would notice how flawlessly they execute those entry passes. They create so many easy baskets in the low post because of how on time and on target those feeds are.
2 points. That one goes.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
Pass to Tyson. Here's Castle. Now here's Edwards. From behind the arc. No good on the shot.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And here's Johnson, down low. It's good on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Castle. Pass to Tyson. Lets it go from deep. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
No matter what the circumstance, he seems very comfortable letting it fly.
To the left wing. Throws it up high. It's stolen. Outside Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Step back and fire. The Grizzlies pull it in.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Here's Clowney. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
Take a break.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Timberwolves trail by 10. Here's Dillingham. He had 10 points in the win against Atlanta.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
Here's Arenas following the score by Minnesota. Pass to Green. Shot misses.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Here's McNeely. Unloads from 13. And another basket for Minnesota.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Grizzlies lead by 6. Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
8th in points off turnovers. And in the category of free throw shooting, they're in the top half of the league. I wouldn't call it a strength, but they're not giving away too many points at the line.
And their low turnovers are a standout stat for them. They make smart, quick passes and do a good job protecting the ball from fast hands. Here's Arenas. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Fades back. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Pass to McNeely. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
.149 left to play in the first quarter. And there's the lob. There's the steal.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Here's Furphy. Clowney pulls it in. Memphis leading by 4. To the left side wing. Pass to Arenas. Here's Shamshay. Here's Clowney. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. 4 on the clock. Arenas. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And here's Dillingham from the arc. Unable to get that one. Well, the Grizzlies shooting only 42% to get this one going. Inside, here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And Minnesota with possession here. After the basket by Memphis. McNeely misses.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
26 seconds left in the opening quarter. To the paint. Here's Shamshay. And that one is hammered home.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Here's Dillingham. Pass to McNeely. It's stolen by Green. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring. Simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Here's Dillingham. No points so far. Anthony Edwards out there with Dillingham. And then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's George. So that's the Timberwolves 5. It's Edwards on the wing. Clock at 6. Jones with some nice D.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Pass to Ball. And he lobs it up.
And Ball definitely has the passing DNA. Some of his dime drops are really sweet.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Edwards Edwards with some muscle. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Back to Jones. Johnson a screen on Edwards. Jones from outside. That one no good. Timberwolves trail by 8. Pass to Dillingham. Edwards with it. Here's Dillingham. Now Edwards. Again, the miss by Edwards.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Outside Jones.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Memphis shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he makes a first. Tyson, he's checked in for George. And he makes both free throws.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
And he's going for the lob. Anthony Davis going up top.
Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Pass to Jones. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Ball left side. Lets it fly. And he nails the jumper. Ball's got 7 points in the game.
Deadly in the pick and roll. LaMelo Ball can do anything out of that particular set. This time calling his own number.
Timeout called the Timberwolves. Castle's checked in for Minnesota. So a moment now to see the story for him.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. To the inside, Castle. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Outside Jones. There's the three. Hits a three-pointer. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above.
Hey, some razzle-dazzle from Davis.
It's clear that Davis loves to put on the show for the fans, and putting on the show is exactly what he's doing.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
And that one misses.
When you talk about two-way impact on a game, AD might be the top guy in the league. I mean, when he's healthy, he's a menace on defense with that length and timing, and offensively, he can carry a team.
Ball no good. Timberwolves trail by 11. Pounded by Ball. Pass to Castle. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Intercepted. Ball outside. Shot on the wing. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Ball's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Pass to Tyson. Oh, there's the alley.
Boy, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Ball left side. Over Castle. Ball no good. The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
6 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. Ball cashes one in from distance.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Here's Tyson, covered by Johnson. Pass to Tyson. Davis with a screen on Johnson. Driving to the basket. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. Minnesota shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. Memphis making a switch here. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Memphis. 8-point game. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. Timeout called, Memphis. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Pass to Arenas. And here's Ball. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And the creative LaMelo Ball. Anytime he touches the rock, Clark, you expect a highlight reel play. How fun is he?
Yeah, he's a lot of fun to watch. He's so uber creative, and he's got a flash and a flair to his game, but he's highly skilled and fundamentally sound, too. That's the one part that sometimes can be lost amidst all the flash, but he's a fun guy to watch hoop, that's for sure.
And he drops the first. It's hard to question the energy LaMelo Ball brings to the court every night, Clark.
It certainly is, and it's contagious, B.A. That's what I like about it. He elevates other guys. As a teammate playing with LaMelo, he elevates your energy level because you got to match his. He gives the team, I think, a nice edge in being able to perform on a consistent basis.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free, and they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Tyson. Green covering. The shot by Tyson, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Arenas, taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Ball no good.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Ball with a steal. Pass to Arenas. Outside for Green. Here's Arenas. Outside, Green. Launches it. Arenas with the bucket. Arenas has got 5 points.
Boy, I like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Outside Edwards. Lots of room. His 6th miss of the game. Just 2 for 8 now. Grizzlies lead by 13 to the paint. Here's Clowney. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Pass to Tyson. Will it go? The shot comes out.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
I just love the ball movement.
It's Edwards on the wing. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
I love his mentality. Not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates. And he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor.
And so he makes both from the line.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
4-3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Outside Davis. Here's McNeely. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a look now at Minnesota's upcoming schedule. On Monday, they head out on the road to face the Mavericks in Dallas. And then Friday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Detroit Pistons.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. George, he's checked in for Davis. And Dillingham subbed in for Anthony Edwards. Good on the second one. Timberwolves trail by 16. Here's Dillingham. Yet to see a basket. Over to the left wing. Here's McNeely. Drops in the 3.
Gotta D him up better than that. He's simply too good from beyond the arc.
Timeout called. The Grizzlies coming off a win against the Hornets.
That night, they gave an all-star effort on the offensive boards. The second chance points tipped the scales in their favor.
All right, let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard and see which teams are leading the pack in steals right now. The 4th spot held by the Timberwolves.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
Pass to Arenas. It's rebounded by Minnesota. After this one, they're off to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. Here's McNeely. George outside. 4 on the clock. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
Incredible, incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Here's Shamshay. A minute 58 left to play in the first half of basketball. And he's going for the oop here. Throw it down on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. Memphis leading by 10. Pass to Arenas. Elbow shot. Good as the jump shot falls. Arenas has got 6 points in the quarter.
This second quarter, he's been much better, improving over that slow start.
George, a screen on Green. Here's McNeely. Green covering. McNeely misses.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Pass to Arenas. Here's Shamshay. Fires the three. Rebounded by McNeely.
I think they could have gotten a better shot attempt there if he wasn't so eager to let it fly.
44 seconds left in the second period. Johnson on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, George. Memphis with a rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Clowney. Outside, Green. From outside the arc. The shot, no good. Here's Dillingham, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. 9 seconds left in the second quarter. Up in time. No good on the buzzer beater. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 10. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The Jazz will square off against the Wizards in Washington. Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Memphis Grizzlies.
One of the best ways to control the game, take care of the boards. Don't give up second chance points.
And at the offensive end, When you can turn misses into makes, that's found money.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Timberwolves trail by 10. On the court for Memphis. Here's Castle. Pass to Tyson. And he lobs it up top. Stolen. Here's the break. There's Ball with a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Ball's got 17.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
Here's Tyson. Pass to Edwards. Clock at 6. And that one drops for him. He has 7.
You know, the defense locks so much into Edwards that it creates opportunities for others.
Ball outside. Here comes Ball. Oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air.
You don't know exactly where Davis is. He's going to deny your shot, so you got to be aware of his presence.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Pass to Johnson. Out to the wing. 18 feet out. And Ball with the basket on the assist by Johnson. Ball's got 19 points.
Ball showing a lot of effervescence on the offensive end, and it's probably infectious for the rest of his squad.
Stolen by Ball. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Here's Jones. And the finish on the break with the slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Now one on Ball.
First team foul. At the line for your Timberwolves, Castle.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Grizzlies lead by 13. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And now let's take a look at the most efficient shooting guards in the league this year. Second is Anthony Edwards.
I mean, just a terrific group. All of these players are in danger of getting red hot from outside at any given moment.
And not only can they light it up from the perimeter, but they get their buckets getting to the rim as well. I mean, aggressive moves to the basket are always going to help your shooting percentage. You got to get some easy ones to shoot a high percentage.
First one falls. So he gets them both. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pass to Tyson. Edwards with it. 7 points in the game. Here's Castle, hounded by Ball. Here's Tyson. 5 on the clock. Davis with a screen on Johnson. Here's Tyson. No good from outside.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Pass to Ball. Launches a three. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Edwards. And stolen by Jones. With the drive. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
That's good from Jones. Jones hits them both.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
It's Edwards on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Tyson. Over Johnson. Minnesota again missing.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Outside Jones. And it's off from 3-point range. Timberwolves trail by 17. Here's Castle, hounded by Ball. Outside Edwards. Fades. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Edwards got 9.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
Outside Johnson. Back to Jones. There's a screen. Takes a 3. Tries again. And the layup is up and in. He's got 14.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Johnson, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. That one goes. Count it. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
To the right side. Ball right side. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop to loop all day long on the highlight reel.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is highly encouraged by the growth of the game. He said, in addition to being the fastest growing sport in the world, we are the #1 participation team sport in the United States. Boys and girls are playing basketball in record numbers. Love to hear it, Brian.
No doubt. The game's in a great place right now, Allie. Thank you. Here's Edwards. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. Memphis leading by 22. Back to Ball. From the high post. Rebound Minnesota. Davis has got rebound number 7 tonight. Edwards against Johnson. Pass to Castle. Here's Tyson. Fires the three. Sends it home from three-point land. Tyson's got 9.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over.
Guarded.
Substitution on court.
Ball outside. And there's the screen. Down low. Oh, George with a steal. Pass to McNeely. Here's the three. Grizzlies with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Here's Arenas. The quick look, no good that time. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 19. Here's Dillingham. Here's McNeely, hounded by Ball. Clock at 4. Here's Furphy. And Arenas pulls it down.
Boy, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Shoots over Johnson. And another miss by Memphis.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Here's McNeely. He's got 11. The three. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Here's Arenas, covered by Johnson. Green in the post. And how about the Aussie Josh Green? An athletic wing. He's become a real threat from outside.
And I like that he's added that to his game because he gives you all the intangibles. He's a physical presence. He's an excellent defender. He moves well without the ball. When he's knocking down threes, it takes him to another level as an offensive player. He's got a chance to be a really special player going forward.
He misses the free throw. Second free throw, no good. And here are the Timberwolves. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Here's Dillingham, a key piece to their offense, putting up 12 points a game. From deep, Johnson. Clowney pulls it in. Clowney's got 4 rebounds now. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And now a look at the toughest defenses around the league. In the third spot, the Timberwolves.
Where this team really makes an impact is on the defensive end. They're a unified front that doesn't make it easy at all to find open looks.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Timberwolves trail by 18. Pass to Furphy. Here's McNeely. Green covering. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And they're number 3 in lowest opponent scoring. I love the way they communicate on D. They are making it a team effort.
And you pointed out, they are 3rd in blocks. So this is a defense you need to hit jumpers against. Scoring in the key is not easy. And he drops it first. And so he hits both.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
From the arc. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Johnson on the wing. Green covering. Pass to McNeely. George outside. Beyond the arc. Nails it from 3. George has got 6.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Arenas. Basket counts.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
It's stolen by Green. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Davis is checked in. So it's Minnesota now. It's an 18-point game. To the wing on the left. Back to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Davis with a screen on Jones. From deep, Johnson. Memphis with a rebound. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Here's Clowney. 9 points in the game. Now Ball. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Pass to McNeely. A shot to stop the run. Doesn't go. That's his 5th miss out of 10 tries.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Minnesota again missing.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Ball left side. Back to Jones. Davis against Green. Shoots over Davis. The putback. The shot that time not on target. That'll count. No luck on that one. LaMelo Ball getting it done for Memphis. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Memphis leading by 22. Dillingham out there with Castle. Then there's George. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Tyson in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Drains the triple.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Back to Ball. Here's Tyson, covered by Johnson.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
At the line for Minnesota, Tyson taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Jones. Pass the ball. Here's Clowney. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And Ball really confident even amongst the big fellas inside, which is why he's able to draw these fouls.
LaMelo Ball.
First one falls for him.
You know, we all know about the flair and sizzle to LaMelo Ball's game. The highlight reel plays, all of that is great, but I also like the fact that he's got great length at the point guard position, which presents a lot of problems at both ends.
And so Ball nails both of them. Timberwolves trail by 19. Here's Castle. Pass to Tyson. The 3 is up. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
First team foul.
Memphis leading by 19. A few possessions into the 4th, just over a minute played. Outside Johnson, Ball with it. And he lobs it up to the rim. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Pass to Dillingham from deep three-point land. Another miss by Minnesota. And the Grizzlies shooting at about 51% for the game so far in this one. Here's Clowney. Left side Jones. Inside. Picked it out of midair. Fires from deep. Drills it from deep.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on deep.
Pass to Davis. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Here's the pick, and they call an illegal screen here. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. The three-pointer off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Clowney, checked by Davis. Outside Johnson. To the inside. Here's Jones. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander.
Max force throwdown.
Pass to Castle. And there's a pick. Minnesota again missing. Grizzlies lead by 23 to the middle. Blocked! Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Ball outside. 5 on the clock. There's the screen by Johnson. Puts up a three. Ball no good. The Timberwolves have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Pass to Castle. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
A superstar level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skills.
And both free throws good for Edwards. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Memphis. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Pass to Johnson. Now Jones. The 3 ball. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
Here's Tyson, covered by Johnson. And the basket by Edwards.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first period. He finally drains one.
Out to the right wing. Outside Johnson. Lets the 3 fly. Minnesota with a rebound. Davis has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Outside Edwards. Outside Davis. Here's Tyson. And the 3 off target. Memphis leading by 21. Pass to Ball. And Grant, with the 65 games rule for player awards, it did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, B.A., and I liked it. The stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
Now here's Edwards. 18 feet out. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. Here's Clowney. He comes off the screen and slams it through.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And Minnesota calls time here. For Minnesota, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. To the paint. Here's Castle. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Shumshay. Outside Johnson for 3. That shot off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Here's McNeely. Green covering. And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Grizzlies lead by 20. Pass to Johnson. They set the screen. Inside. It's tipped. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Johnson.
At the line for Minnesota. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. A big group substitution here for Memphis. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Ball. Boy, he has been hard to stop.
Yeah, and they've thrown a few things at him too, but to no avail.
Left side Johnson. And here's Ball. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Already in his career, we've seen the numerous ways in which Ball can score. He's got a lot in his package.
And that one falls for Ball. So Ball nails both of them. One constant in the NBA, Clark, the constant movement of players.
Yeah, and I think you've got to try to look at the positive side of that, the freedom that players have to play where they choose to play in many cases. I think that's the right of any employee to be able to go where they feel they can best optimize their individual and team situations. I think it allows teams to rebuild on the fly and get competitive more quickly. And I like that aspect of it. I don't like to see it overwhelming a season, but I do like the fact that players have that option and that freedom.
Outside Johnson, 5 to shoot. And Ball with the basket on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Tyson. Here's Castle, hounded by Ball. The 3. Castle misses. Memphis leading by 20. Now Jones. And here's ball over Castle. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Jones. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
Minnesota foul. Anthony Davis. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. 2 shots. Jones.
That free throw misses. And the second free throw is good. Here's Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Davis with a screen on Jones. Edwards can't hit.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Back to ball. Here's Jones. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 5 assists tonight.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Now here's Davis. Defense right on him to stop the drought. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, BA. I mean, the global pool of
Shoot
players
2.
competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
That one's off.
And, you know, for a big man, Anthony Davis has always been above average at the free throw line.
And he sinks the second.
And this is the problem with playing from behind. Missing freebies takes on greater importance. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Grizzlies.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, BA, this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for LaMelo Ball.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Well, Clark, we're used to seeing a coaching carousel, but in recent years, even winning teams have changed coaches.
Well, you know, that is true, and at least the profession is getting a pay raise overall. But for teams looking to break through, BA, changing the coach still seems to be the default button that most teams like and are more comfortable pushing.
And they'll get another chance. Minnesota again missing. And here's Memphis. They're on a 12-4 run. It's deflected, and he gets it back with the fadeaway. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
At the line for 2.
The first one falls. Good on both. "35 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Shamshay. Ball with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Ball no good. Here's Dillingham. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
At the line for Minnesota. Dillingham. 21.
One shot.
So it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports.